Returning to the yacht, the air still felt tense after the recent commotion. Lai Jiamu had become a laughingstock for everyone to gossip about. Interesting how Lai Jiamu, who was once so arrogant, now has to taste humiliation. I thought Lin Yongwon would lose face, someone remarked. Lin Yongwon was definitely not to be taken lightly. Clearly, Zhang Xiao was a talented actress selected and signed exclusively by the television station. Her acting skills were very impressive. Perhaps it was about the Film City matter that Lai Jiamu wanted to seek revenge on Lim Yongwon. If that's the case, it seems like the recent scandal involving Lim Yongwon was actually arranged by the Lai family. They must have deliberately tarnished his reputation. What hatred do the Lai and Lim Yongwon families have that they would target him like that? He didn't know. Lin Yongwon was quietly building a grand film city in Tianmen. This project was set to become the largest film studio in Huaxia, surpassing the television station, threatening their dominant position in the entertainment industry. How could Lai Jianmu swallow this bitter pill? This just showed that Lim Yongwon had more capability than those financial tycoons, making them eat humble pie and deep, regardless of background or circumstances. Lim Yongwon always showed extraordinary intelligence and courage. At the same time, inside a misty room covered by a tightly drawn curtain of fog, Qin Wushuang was chatting with the main character of today's feast, Yi Han, who deserved what had been rumored in legends all along. With a slender figure, flawless white skin, all creating a perfect beauty that captivated anyone who looked at her back alone, gazing towards the distant horizon of the ocean, Yi Han took a sip of fruit juice and calmly asked, "What do you think of Lai Jianu, Sister Wushuang?" The seemingly simple question contained countless meanings, causing Qin Wushuang to furrow her brows before responding. He is a cunning, talented, and capable person. It is said that at only 19 years old, he became the chairman of the Lai Shi Group. Within a short span of 10 years, he elevated the corporation to new heights and multiplied its assets by more than tenfold. With such a young age, he is truly a rare talent. Furthermore, Lai Jiamu also has a good reputation, as there have been no negative rumors about him. In the past, our parents wanted to arrange a meeting between you and Lai Jiamu, but he refused. It was the first time a man had declined to have dinner with you. Honestly, you are very curious about this man. Ye Han gently shook his head and smiled, his eyes always calm and steady. Is that so? Perhaps he's playing a game, or perhaps he knows everything about you and is intentionally piquing your curiosity. Qin Wushuang did not deny it and lightly nodded in response. That could be the case, but either way, he has successfully sparked your curiosity. Hearing this, Yi Han smiled slightly with a hint of sarcasm in his tone. Things might not be as simple as they seem. Lai Jiamu has been in the entertainment industry for many years, holding countless resources and knowing numerous celebrities. Every year, many beautiful young girls want to rely on him to become famous. He may appear upright on the outside, but he is not clean on the inside. The more someone hides their true self, the filthier they might be. Qin Wushuang nodded in agreement. Gan's words make sense. Lai Jiamu is indeed unlucky to cross paths with Chen Yuan. The matter had nothing to do with him, yet he got dragged into it and was even kicked off the boat. Chen Yuan is truly arrogant. As soon as he arrived in Maduo, he caused trouble with so many people. He had previously beaten my younger brother, and now he has embarrassed the Lai family. The Yi family also shows no respect. Out of the 4 wealthiest families in Maduo, he has antagonized them all. I've never seen anyone as despicable as him. When mentioning Shen Yuan, Qin Wushuang couldn't help but recall the feeling of being tortured by Chen Yuan, thinking that she was both angry and ashamed. A few days ago, being humiliated by that scoundrel in front of so many people, I had to endure such humiliation. It was unbelievable. Why did I feel a bit of pleasure at that time? Damn it. How could I be so easygoing? Unbelievable. I am not an easygoing person. I never admit that. For some reason, Qin Wushuang suddenly felt uneasy, uncomfortable, restless, her face blushing momentarily confused and embarrassed. Hearing Qin Wushuang's description, Yi Han pondered with a skeptical tone. Lin Yongwon is indeed strange. I can't understand his thoughts clearly, nor can I guess what kind of person he is. Some scoundrels are easy to recognize their good or bad intentions. Easy to see, like Lim Yongwon. Yi Han shook his head, unable to explain Lim Yongwon's behavior. After thinking a little bit displeased, Qin Wushuang replied angrily and indignantly. Of course, what is there to doubt? He knows how many beautiful girls surround him. Today he goes with this person, tomorrow he goes with another. The women around him change like meals, each one is a beauty. At least, there must be 20 to 30 people. Yet he still doesn't get bored. He's not a promiscuous person, he's a real playboy. Moreover, he even makes many girls pregnant and then ignores them. Without taking responsibility, he's a scum. I saw it just now. girl named Zhang Xiao has had to endure so much suffering, and I witnessed it too. What else is there to doubt? Hearing that, Yi Han shook his head and retorted, "It's not certain yet. Seeing is not always believing. Has Ms. Wu Shuang investigated the identity of Zhang Xiao? How do you know she is not a pawn arranged to tarnish Lim Yong Won? Lai Jia Mu being kicked off the boat is not necessarily related to bad luck. It is possible that Zhang Xiao is the one arranged by Lai Jia Mu to intentionally criticize Lim Yong Won. That is not difficult to do. Lim Yong Won may have realized he was being set up, so he intentionally humiliated Lai Jia Mu in front of everyone." The analysis by Yi Han only made Qin Wu Shuan laugh. She picked up the phone and confidently said, "Well, if you insist, I'll have someone investigate right away, so you have to really respect." Just a short 10 minutes later, a phone call brought back the result. "Boss lady, information about Zhang Xiao has been investigated. Zhang Xiao signed a contract with a television station after graduating from the Madu Film and Television Academy in 2019. But due to bad luck, all the works she participated in were banned from airing. Recently, she has been taken care of by a married man." Hanging up the phone, Qin Wu Shuang looked at Yi Han in surprise. "You were right. Zhang Xiao is indeed an actress, and she even signed a contract with a television station." Looking at Qin Wu Shuang's reaction, Yi Han continued to analyze with a satisfied smile. "The television station is owned by the Lai family, no doubt. This matter is closely related to Lai Jia Mu. Lai Jia Mu was not kicked out of the yacht for no reason. This is Lim Yong Won seeking revenge against him." After the incident was clarified, Qin Wu Shuang felt both embarrassed and remorseful. It turns out he was wronged, but he didn't explain anything. "Everything was my own speculation. This person doesn't seem so bad." Thinking about it, Qin Wu Shuang became more and more interested in Chen Yuan. Qin Wu Shuang's favorability level increased by 10. Current favorability level is 55 points. While Qin Wu Shuang was still thinking about Chen Yuan, Yi Han spoke up to bring them back to reality. The conflict between the Lai family and Lim Yong Won had been revealed long ago. Lai Jia Mu's tricks were very cunning, as Lim Yong Won used his strength to cleverly resolve it. Now I'm starting to become interested in this Lim Yong Won. However, contrary to his perfect appearance, Yi Han's eye had a black patch as if a playful trick of nature. Qin Wu Shuang's mood was erratic, sometimes passionately fond of Shen Yuan, other times cold and distant. Her entire demeanor exuded instability, leaving Shen Yuan at a loss for words. Beside him, Zheng Zai Lu and Wang Meng fluttered around like beautiful butterflies, occasionally feeding him fruits or ice cream. Chen Yuan accepted everything cheerfully, never refusing. Those around could only look at him with jealousy and disapproval. At that moment, a gigantic 2-meter tall cake was rolled out. I hereby announce the official start of the 22nd birthday party of the eldest daughter of the Yi family, Yi Han. Suddenly, the lights of the banquet hall went out, leaving only the flickering candles, creating an enchanting atmosphere. Finally, under the expectant gazes of the guests, a graceful young girl holding a violin stepped down the stairs. Look there, look at the stage. Yi Han was wearing a slender, waist-cinching evening gown that perfectly showcased her elegant and lively curves, making every heart flutter. Is that Yi Han? She's stunning, absolutely breathtaking, like a plum blossom in full bloom. Is there really such a peerless beauty in this world? Just one glance at her and I'm captivated. She's so beautiful, unbelievably beautiful. I never believed in love at first sight, but at the party hall, almost everyone was mesmerized by Yi Han's figure. Right after that, Yi Han started playing the violin, the melodious sound flowing like honey into the ears. With each stroke of the violin, all guests in the party hall sank into absolute silence. Only the sweet sound of music leading the emotions of each guest remained. With each note, it stirred deep emotions in their souls. Even Shen Yuan, with his supreme experience in playing the violin, had to admire. It can be said that Miss Yi Han's violin playing skills are quite good, not the mediocre kind. As the music ended, everyone was still immersed in the afterglow of the melodious melody, taking a long time to regain their composure. Applause echoed throughout the party hall. So amazing, just listening makes one enchanted. Combined with the power and status of the Yi family, whoever can have her not only can step into the noble class, but also embrace a stunning beauty. It's truly fortunate, with a beauty like a celestial being descended to earth. Thinking of Miss Yi Han walking beside another man, my heart feels shattered. After everyone finished praising, the light in the banquet hall suddenly brightened, the vision becoming clearer. The eldest daughter of the Yi family was no longer obscured. She turned to face everyone's gazes. A wealthy young man who had just finished drinking a sip of champagne immediately burst out laughing. He widened his eyes and frowned as if tasting something disgusting. Yi Han, who was known as the celestial fairy descending to the mortal realm, How could she have such a strange appearance? She was so ugly that it was unbelievable. Breathing heavily, countless guests in the banquet hall could not believe their eyes. Their eyes contained a range of emotions from empathy to pity, even laughter at others' pain. Oh dear, the face of yin and yang. No wonder Yi Han had never participated in social gatherings of noble ladies. Rumor that the Yi family always protected her, not allowing her to interact with the outside world. The real reason was this: truly regrettable, too regrettable. Her beauty was originally very beautiful. If not for this flaw, she would have been a stunning beauty. Looking at that face made people want to vomit. Well, let those people be. Actually turning off the lights would be the same. Just pretend not to see her face. If not, thinking about that scary yin and yang face makes my heart shudder in fear. Too hideous. While the rich young men continuously criticized in various ways, at this moment, Qian Wu Shuang slowly descended the stairs, gently comforting Yi Han by taking her hand. It's okay, Yi Han, hang in there. Everything will be all right. However, Yi Han faced everyone's gossip without any embarrassment or harm, then looked at Qian Wu Shuang, happily responding, "Thank you, I'm fine." Furthermore, with the proud attitude of the leading Manhwa family, Yi Han raised his voice and declared, "Whether I am beautiful or ugly, that is my true self. It is not up to you to judge. What is your relationship to me that you express disappointment like that?" Yi Han's words were like a challenge that made half of Manhwa immediately silent. Then the traditional birthday ceremony officially began. Long Ho Group Chairman Yi Tian-jun and his daughter Yi Han cut the birthday cake. After the cake cutting process, many famous figures came to congratulate the Yi family's birthday for Yi Han. The wealth and power of the Yi family tycoons made many people amazed. Finally, the speech of the Yi family member. "Thank you for taking the time to attend the birthday party of my youngest daughter, Yi Han. Today, in front of the many prominent figures in Manhwa, representatives from large families, large corporations, distinguished guests who are close friends, I, as the chairman of Longhua, would like to announce a significant event. Starting today, my daughter, Yi Han, will officially take on the position of vice director of Longhua Group. At the same time, she will also become a member of the board of directors. Hereby, I will give 20% of the shares of Longhua Group that I am holding to my daughter. Thus, Yi Han will become the second largest shareholder of Longhua Group after me. Thank you very much." As soon as Yi Tian-jun finished speaking, the applause resounded throughout the auditorium, overshadowing all other sounds. Many people could not help but gasp in amazement. Longhua Group is worth over $1 trillion, so 20% of the company's shares are hundreds of billions, right? Yi Tian-jun's sudden decision to gift shares of Longhua to his daughter shocked all the guests, and there were opposing opinions. Over 100 family members felt unhappy about this decision without any discussion with the family. But all opposing opinions became meaningless when Yi Tian-jun personally gave Yi Han the right to transfer ownership and proceeded to sign on the spot. In front of the esteemed guests, the Longhua board of directors had to remain silent, even though many felt dissatisfied with signing the agreement, signaling a new turning point in Yi Han's life. Many eyes of many men turned to her with different thoughts and calculations. Next to Chen Yuan, Wang Mengmeng also expressed a deep sense of regret. "It's a pity for Miss Yi Han. I don't know if her face can be healed or not. And these people don't know how to keep their mouths shut, as if all women in the world have no choice but to accept it. They don't even look at themselves in the mirror to see what they look like." Seeing Yi Han's calm demeanor, Chen Yuan couldn't help but have doubts. That's right, it can't be completely healed because she doesn't want to heal herself. Wang Mengmeng continued to ask, What are you talking about? All girls love beauty. With such an ugly scar, if it can be healed, why wouldn't she want to heal it?" Chen Yuan hesitated. Many quick answers came to mind, but were quickly rejected. In the end, he just nodded without denying. "This is just my speculation. Whether the scar can be completely healed or not is hard to say. After I spend some time with her, I will be able to make an accurate judgment. Miss Yi, this is the ancient calligraphy letter that I successfully bid for 30 million. Miss Yi, this is the Emperor Green Jade bracelet. Hope you like it. The more valuable gifts become worth tens of millions, even hundreds of millions. Everyone flatters and hopes to catch Yi Han's attention. In other words, these rich young hairs all crave for the 20% stake that Yi Han holds. At this moment, a young master named Zheng Ba from the wealthy Zheng family in Hong Kong stood before Yi Han with great elegance and sophistication. "Miss Yi, I have no other gifts, but I have prepared a piano piece. Hope you will like it." As soon as Zheng Ba said these words, another person beside him began to interject. "Speaking of piano, I suddenly remember someone else. Could it be Lim Young-won is also very skilled in playing the piano? Online everyone often calls him the piano prince. Zheng Ba, stop boasting, don't show off." After speaking, this person winked and Zheng Ba followed along. "Ah, yes, that's right. Lim Young-won's piano skills are truly extraordinary. It is said that even talented musicians feel inferior before him. If so, please invite Lim Young-won up here to perform a piece of music for us to enjoy. The person who threw himself into the limelight turned Shen Yuan into the center of attention. All eyes were focused on Shen Yuan. Even Yi Han and Qin Wushuan were no exception. Looking at these rich people praising himself, but listening carefully, Shen Yuan felt something was not right. Damn it, these names sound familiar. The Zheng family, the Wang family, the Ma family, the Gu family, all wealthy young masters who recently became friends with Lai Jiamu, and now they are praising me. Moreover, they know that I play the piano very well and deliberately create opportunities for me to go on stage. This is abnormal and unscientific. There must be something suspicious. Maybe this is a trap. Speculating, Chen Yuan immediately suspected. 1 hour ago, Lai Jiamu was thrown into the boat in a humiliating way. For sure, he holds a grudge and plans revenge. Also, talent is not meant for flaunting. If not for flaunting, what is the use of talent? So he deliberately leads the story to me and is determined to use this weakness to avenge me. The atmosphere suddenly became eerie. Many beautiful young ladies with complicated thoughts looked at Shen Yuan. Qin Wushuan also innocently looked at Shen Yuan, cheering on Lim Young-won. Everyone is enthusiastic like this. Please come on stage and play a piece of music. Having come to this place, Shen Yuan had no choice but to obey orders. All right then, I will present. Not long after, a high-end imported piano was brought out by the staff. Come on, hurry and bring the piano out here. When the piano was placed in the middle of the stage, the wealthy young masters nodded to each other, a triumphant smile clear on their lips. This piano has been untouched for a long time. Only if Lim Young-won can't control his desire to show off will he inevitably bring shame upon himself. Come on, piano prince. I want to see what he has left to boast about. If anyone is to blame, it can only be himself for offending Lai young master. Shen Yuan subtly perceived the intentions behind their words, but the next thing Shen Yuan said followed the norm. Today is Miss Yi Han's birthday. I will use the next performance as a gift, but this time I won't play the piano. I want to play the violin, Miss Yi. May I borrow your violin?